Welcome to my 3-week post-op RNY update. My surgery was on March the 2nd, 2018 at the Guelph General Hospital here in Ontario, Canada. My highest weight was 380 pounds. My surgery weight was 317 pounds. And my current weight you will see later on in this video. As well as my measurements and my full belly shot, as well as the previous week and the week before that. Or actually, I'll just do my first week and then this week. No point doing week by week yet anyways, until maybe a year out. Then I'll show the progress, if there's much of any, which I'm hoping there will be. Anyways, it's been a good week. I have a lot more energy. I've upped my exercise. I'm doing about 30 minutes of walking a day, about 15 to 20 minutes on my stationary bikes, and 20 minutes of aerobic exercise. I found some videos on YouTube for bariatric exercises, so I've been doing that. They're slow, but eventually I'll bring it up a little bit more, but right now I'm still taking it slow. Again, there's lots of time to up my exercise. I still think I'm doing decent for where I'm at right now. I don't know what else to do. Oh yeah, I went to the doctor's, my family doctor, on Wednesday, which was 2 days ago, and she checked my incisions. Everything's healing perfectly. She's very happy with my weight, and my dog's playing with his bone. Oh yeah, I said I was going to show him last time, so let's see if he'll come up here. Come here, Bentley. Come. Up, up, up. Say hi. This is Bentley. Hi, Bentley. You good boy? Yes. Mommy loves you too. Oh, you sweet boy. You're noisy though. Yes, you're noisy. I love you, buddy. All right. Anyways, yeah, I went to my doctor's on Wednesday, as I said, and she weighed me and took my blood pressure. My blood pressure is still normal, and I'm on no medication whatsoever. Bentley, can you go play with that on the carpet, please? Yeah, go play with that on the carpet. Okay? Gosh, I keep losing my train of thought. He keeps distracting me. Yeah, so she took my blood pressure, took my weight, and checked my incisions, asked me about my diet, how I'm digesting food, and she had no concerns. She wrote up some more blood work for me to take, which she told me to take the requisition to the nurse and dietitian, which I'm going to right after this video. So, to see if they want to add anything to it. She's very thorough. She wants to make sure everything is done by the book and perfectly, so we're not skipping anything. 1 second, I have to get rid of this phone. Over here. Go play over there. Be quiet. Okay. Oh my goodness, sorry about that. All right, well, yeah, so she was very, very happy with my progress. She sees a boost in my mood as well, because every time I've seen her, I've had like so much anxiety and depression. I was always down and in an upset mood, and just, she could tell I didn't want to be there. But now she said, you seem so much happier, more positive, and I'm happy for you. And I told her that none of this would have happened if I didn't come see her like 2 to 3 years ago, when I saw her the very first time, after not seeing any doctors at all for like 15 years. I said, thanks to her, all of this has happened. She says, no, Michelle, you're the one who did all the work. And I'm like, well, I couldn't have done this work without all of these things you put into place for me, which I'm so grateful for. I absolutely have no regrets whatsoever. I am happier than I have ever been in my life. Anyways, that went really, really well. I'm going to be going to see the nurse and the dietitian today. I do have some questions to ask. I would like to ask if I can start on protein shakes to up my protein if they don't allow me to start on real food. I know I said previously in like one of the comments to my video that I was gonna start on protein shakes to up my protein, but I just don't feel right going against my clinic's rules. Like, again, having the surgery was such a blessing to me. I just don't want to make them mad. Like, I don't think they're gonna get mad at me. Everybody does it, but I don't know. I like to follow the rules. It's just the way that I've always been, especially when they've given me such a wonderful blessing as to allowing me to have this surgery. I am forever grateful. Even though my progress is super slow, I still have no regrets whatsoever. So I have some questions to ask them, like, especially the dietitian, because if they clear me to start on softer foods, then, you know, I need to know the proper things that I should be eating. I've done my research and everybody says things differently, but again, I want to go by their guidelines just to make sure that I'm doing things by their book, because they're the ones that allowed me to have the surgery. So again, every bariatric clinic is so different, and I just want to follow their rules. So I've got my little list of questions to ask, and hopefully it goes well and they'll clear me earlier, like 1 week early. That would be great. Like, I only have 1 more week before I can start on soft foods, but I'm really ready now. I feel like I cannot wait to taste an egg. I cannot wait to taste chicken, like, or even fish. I would even eat a can of sardines. Everybody might balk at that idea of eating sardines, but they're very high in protein, and I'm even excited to eat something like that. I want food, not liquids. I'm tired of being on liquids. It's gotten extremely boring. And I haven't had a meal in over a month. It's crazy to think about it. It's 5 weeks now? Yeah, it's been that long since my last meal. Anyways, I'm gonna cut this short. I'll show you my belly, and I'll insert my weight and my current measurements right now. All right, let's take a look and see where I'm at today. All right, here is my belly. Let me scoot back. Hopefully you can see me. All right, this is my full body with my shirt on. I don't know if you can see any difference yet. My daughter says I look smaller, but I don't know. Okay, yeah, I'm wearing like a compression garment type thing today. Here is my 3rd and 4th boob again. And the steri strip is still by my belly button. But this is what I look like on week 3. And here's from the side. Still the hanging skin. But yeah, that's me. I think I need a double bra, one for these two right here, to hold them in. Oh my goodness gracious. Hopefully eventually it'll go away. We'll see. Oh yeah, I used to wear a size 5X jean. Yeah, these are a little snug, but they're actually a 2X. So yeah, that's kind of nice. And I usually wear a 5X shirt as well, and this shirt's a 3X. So I'm getting there. I've made a little bit of changes, I think. Not drastic yet, but it's happening. I feel like I've had more progress this week than I have the entire journey so far. Well, not pre-surgery. Pre-surgery, I was really kicking butt. But I mean, post-surgery, the scale's finally moving, and I'm thrilled about that. Even if it stalls, I'm okay with it. I'm just happy to be on this journey. I'm happy to be given this opportunity to help change my life. It's a dream come true. It truly, truly is. And I can't even say how grateful I am. Anyways, I'm gonna say bye for now. I'm probably going to try and document some of my trip to the bariatric clinic today. So you'll see some of that maybe if they allow me to record in there. Maybe I can record them weighing me as well. By then I might be up a couple ounces, who knows? Depends how much water I'm getting in. Like I still have like, yeah, I just started. I just filled this, so this is gonna keep me busy for most of the day. I usually fill it up again like shortly before bed, and I sip on that through the night as well. But that's all I can think of for now. Really, nothing much has changed. Yeah. Anyways, I'm happy, and I'm looking forward to the future, and I'll see you again. Hi guys, so update. I just went to one of my appointments today with the internist, Dr. Agarwal, and he checked my blood pressure, which was super high. So he wants me to continuously monitor my blood pressure every single day now, and it's so weird. Like, I think it's because I'm seeing a new doctor, and that's what brought my blood pressure up. It seems like every time I go to a different appointment, or my very first appointment with somebody, my blood pressure is through the roof. It was like 110 or 160 over 110, which is ridiculously high. And I was just at my doctor's on Wednesday, and she took three samples of my blood pressure, and all three of them were normal. So I don't know what's going on. He says if I see him next time and my blood pressure's still up, that I gotta go back on my blood pressure medication, which really sucks. Does anybody know what the purpose of even seeing an internist is, like, after surgery? I would assume that I would have needed to see him before surgery, not after. So really, he didn't do much of anything other than, you know, ask me a few questions. Like, I was literally in and out of there. He just asked how much weight I lost, how I'm healing, and if everything was okay. Was I experiencing any pain or whatnot? And that's basically it. And he literally just took my blood pressure. So I'm wondering, what is the point of seeing an internist afterwards? Like, my family doctor can do all of these things, or seeing the nurse and the dietitian at my bariatric clinic. Like, this just seems like an extra appointment that's really not even like, there's no point to it, honestly. I don't know if I'm going to rebook with him. He told me to book with him every time that I come to see the bariatric clinic. He says just make the appointment for 30 minutes before the appointment. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I really don't want to, because again, I feel like it's just going out of my way. Like, coming to these appointments is already going out of my way. It's hard to even get a drive because, as I said before, I don't drive. So my son literally takes a day off of work and loses an entire day's pay just to take me to these appointments. So I really don't like that. Right now we're sitting at a mall waiting. Well, he's gone in to get himself something to eat. I told him to go. Because, you know, my appointment was supposed to be for 2:30 at the bariatric clinic. Initially, they made it for 12:30, and my appointment with the internist was 11:30. So, you know, they were spaced an hour apart, but the bariatric clinic they bumped up the appointment to 2:30, so now we've got to sit around and wait for a couple hours. So I told him to go in, take his time. There's no rush. He's in such a hurry. Like, he thinks that he's burdening me by leaving me in the car. And I told him, no, I'm just gonna like make a video and update everybody on how my appointment went. So take your time. I'm in no rush. He said, I'll leave the car running. I'm like, don't waste gas. I'll be fine. I've got a coat on. I'm fine. He babies me. It's so sweet, but he's always so concerned with how I'm feeling, and it's just so precious. I love the support I have from, like, all of my kids. They're amazing. I love my kids so much. But anyways, I'm going to probably close for now. And I'll update you guys again later when I get to the bariatric clinic. Alright, well, we're sitting in the car again. Well, I'm sitting in the car again because my son has gone to get a haircut at the barber shop. We're still an hour and 10 minutes away from my appointment, so we figured we'll kill some time. He was going to take me to go see waterfalls or just sightsee while we're here, but I'm not really interested in that, so I figured do something productive. So he decided to get a haircut. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for him, listen to some music while he does that, and then we'll be on our way to my next appointment with the nurse and the dietitian. I'll update you guys when I get there, and then possibly afterwards. All right. See you then. Bye. There's the hospital where I had my surgery. Here is the bariatric clinic. Hi guys. Well, it's been a long day. We just got home not too long ago from the bariatric clinic, and I can't say that my appointments went well. See, my problem is I'm too honest, and I think that is what gets me into trouble. So, the first appointment was with the nurse. She weighed me, which was good. She was very pleased with my weight. Took my blood pressure. It was still high, like it was when I saw the internist earlier. I don't know what's going on with that. But, and then she started asking me questions. She looked at my incisions, and she was wondering why the steri strip wasn't off of the one incision yet. And I said, well, I was told just to leave it on until they fall off on their own. So that's exactly what I've been doing. So she says, well, next time you're in the shower, just slowly try to pull it off. So that's what I'll do, I guess. And also, she asked about my anxiety medication. And I told her I haven't taken that since I was in the hospital. She's like, why? And the reason I haven't taken it is because it wasn't on my discharge paper of the medication I'm allowed to take. So I figured that, you know, since I was feeling fine anyways, like I've been feeling since months before surgery, I felt like I did not need my anxiety medication anymore. And since it wasn't on my list, I felt like, okay, then I guess I shouldn't be taking this either until I'm told I need to, I guess, you know, like everything else. So, but she says, no, that's not right. You should be taking that until you've actually spoken to your doctor about it. So, yeah, I opened up a can of worms with that one. So that was the only issue she had. And then next we went to see the dietitian. Oh my goodness. Here I thought I was doing really, really good. Boy, was I wrong. Okay, every time I go to see the dietitian, I bring in 2 weeks worth of food logs with me. So she was going over them, and she's like, what are you doing? You're not following the book. You're supposed to be eating 6 meals a day, 3 actual meals and 3 snacks. And I'm like, I just can't physically fit that amount of food in. I'm never hungry. Getting in, you know, the 3 meals, and if I'm lucky, 1 to 2 extra snacks a day is pushing it. And I said, on top of that, I'm supposed to get in 2 liters of water. I just can't do it. And I'm not getting enough protein in as it is, even if I'm eating the 6 full meals a day. And I'm like, I can't win. And she's like, well, if you're full, don't push it. And I'm like, isn't that kind of contradictory? You know, I am full. That's why I'm not eating the 6 meals. So that's why, you know, I'm not eating it, because I'm full. And so, ooh, what's going on there? And she's like, but you need to be getting in your 6 meals a day. And I'm like, okay, well, if I do that, I'll be forcing it. And then we kind of went around in circles, you know, well, don't force it if you're too full. Or like have a quarter of a cup of cottage cheese or something. I do not know what's going on with this light. Why does it keep going off like that? Oh, blinding. So, yeah. Sometimes being too honest sabotages you, and you regret it. I feel like, you know, in order to make the whole team happy, I have to lie to them. And I don't want to do that. I want to be completely honest, because that's how I get the help that I need. But I just can't win, because, you know, eating 6 meals a day is an almost impossibility for me. Like, do I eat a quarter of a cup at every meal from now on so I can fit in the 6 meals? And if I do that, that means I'm eating a lot less food, which means I'm getting even less protein in. What do I do? And I confronted her today about adding protein powder to my meals or starting on protein shakes. They still say no. No. Your protein has to come from your food, and your food alone. If you want to add extra protein to your food, add some skim milk powder. And I'm like, I don't like skim milk. You know, like, I've already pushed the limits with adding like cottage cheese to my diet and, you know, other things that I don't like. It's like, I can't be happy on this kind of a diet at all. I was hoping they were going to say, since you're consuming, you know, your food is going, you know, you've had no problems whatsoever with your food, like digestion and whatnot. You haven't had any dumping syndrome at all yet. I was hoping they were going to clear me to start on, you know, softer foods like tuna and, you know, other types of fish and eggs and some light cheeses and whatnot. No, I still have a week to wait for those. I don't know. It was just upsetting. I was so excited to be there too because I was proud of my accomplishments. I thought I was doing really, really good. I thought I was eating really, really well. I've been getting in like 1.5 liters of water, which has been great because from last week I could barely even get the liter in. So I upped my water a lot, but now they want me to up my food too, and I just don't know how I'm going to do it. It's physically going to be an impossibility for me. I can't fit that amount of food inside of me. It's just not going to happen. So I don't know. I guess I have to make myself feel sick to get all this food in me, because as I said, if I go down to 1/4 cup per meal, that's going to be way less than what I'm eating now, and I'm not going to be getting in the full amount of protein that they want me to. Like, she wants me to be getting in 40 grams of protein. So I don't know. I'm trying, but I guess I'm failing. I've lost 11 pounds so far since surgery, but I've lost 74 pounds total. So to me, that's a win. I'm not going to dwell too much on what negativity was told to me today about, you know, how I've been doing, because I think I've been doing phenomenal. I've healed perfectly. I've had no issues whatsoever with digestion. I have not experienced nausea, vomiting, no dumping syndrome, nothing whatsoever. So I felt like I was doing everything right. But no. So anyways, that's my final update for today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Sorry it's longer than it should be, and sorry I'm cutting off half of my head, but really I'm too tired to adjust anything else right now. It's been a very long day. So I will talk to you all again next week. Have a great weekend, everybody. Take care.